Hey guys, what's up? So in today's video, I've got my comparison of Rdio and Spotify. Now these are both popular music streaming services. What they allow you to do is basically stream a very large library to a variety of devices. Now for some people, this is a much better option than say iTunes, because if you're like me, well, your music tastes kind of change over time and quite a bit, or you're also like me in that you aren't quite sure what kind of music you like to listen to, so you kind of experiment with a bunch of different artists. And unfortunately with iTunes, you're gonna have to end up buying a lot of songs, investing a lot of money. So using one of these services, you could save a lot of money. Alright, so speaking of money, how much is Rdio and Spotify going to cost, and how they stack up? Well, they actually have very similar pricing. However, Spotify does start out with a better free plan. You get unlimited music, but it is ad supported. Rdio does not have any ad supported model at all. You do get a limited free trial, although it is pretty limited. Both Rdio and Spotify have this kind of unlimited or web version where you get to listen to as much music as you would like. However, it's only on your computer. And then they both have a $10 per month plan where you get to listen to it on all your devices. You get offline streaming and all that good stuff. So as far as pricing, they are pretty much the same. Alright, so how big are their libraries? Well, according to Rdio, they have 18 million songs, and Spotify doesn't publish their results. However, some people have estimated around 15 million. Now, in my experience, I have not looked for a song and not been able to find it. So I don't really think that for most people, library size is going to be an issue. You're going to find basically any song you want to, at least for most people. Now, as far as music quality, Rdio says that they don't really publish exact music quality, bit rates and all that stuff, because they're always experimenting. But Spotify does publish that they do use up to 320 kilobits per second, which, if you're an audiophile, that is pretty good. So in this category, Spotify does have slightly better music quality, but probably a little less of a library. Alright, so if you do get the $9.99 a month plan, you're going to expect all your devices, or at least almost all of your devices, to be supported. Well, I had this experience. I had all my devices covered, and Rdio and Spotify actually cover the same devices, so you're not going to find one device that's only covered by one service. Now, as far as the applications, both are very good applications. They both have radio, playlists, all that stuff. If you're on a mobile device, all that good stuff. Now, I did find that I liked the Rdio app a little bit better. The UI just seemed cleaner. I liked the look of it, but both were actually very functional, and I really like both apps on the iPhone at least. Now, this might vary from device to device, but they both have very good platform and app support. So one of the big features of these is also music discovery. People like to discover new music. Now, both of these services have a radio feature. Now, Spotify, well, both of them aren't that great. It's kind of okay. Now, Rdio and Spotify also have these really cool sharing features where you get to share with friends. You also, in Rdio, you get to follow your friends, which I think is really nice. And you get this thing called a heavy rotation tab. This is basically where Rdio compiles just a bunch of different albums that your friends and you have been listening to, or at least albums that are similar to those kind of albums. So you can actually find some pretty cool artists in this section. However, you can install apps within Spotify that allow you to discover more music. So, I think that Spotify may have just a slight edge on Rdio in this category. Now, one of the big differences between the two is how they support playlists. Now, personally, I prefer how Spotify does it. Basically, what you do is you find a song or an album, you add it to one of your playlists, and you hit the button and it's added. Now, whenever you want to listen to that playlist, there's a button to just shuffle all the songs. You can change the order, at least on the desktop version, not the mobile version yet. and you can listen to your music. Now on Rdio, it seems that they want you to kind of listen to your music in a set order. I mean, actually, if you add music to a playlist, you'll see a number next to it because it's actually like a numbered playlist, and they kind of make it a little bit more difficult just to shuffle through the songs, almost like they want you to listen to it in a set order. This kind of frustrated me, and personally, I really prefer how Spotify uses their playlists and how all that works. Alright, so both of these services have quite a bit of extra features. So for instance, like I said earlier, Spotify will allow you to add extra apps to its desktop client. Rdio, on the other hand, has this really cool remote control feature that allows you to control your computer from your iPhone, or even your iPhone from your computer. Here you can pause and play using a different device. Now both of these will also allow you to download some of your playlists, or actually as many songs as you can fit, onto your mobile device. This is definitely a feature that I use quite a bit if I want to listen to some music on the go. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching this comparison of Rdio and Spotify. Personally, I still prefer Spotify. I've been using it for a while. I did try out Rdio for a while. I just decided that I didn't really like it. The playlists really annoyed me. And I was just used to Spotify, so I decided to stick with it. Now, you're not going to go wrong with either service, so honestly, I would recommend trying out both. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Also, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter, add me on Google+, and like my Facebook page using the links right below in the description. That's it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.